We know the way, and we welcome you to San Jose, California. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the San Jose State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the San Jose State head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Spartans kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Pugh. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
He's tackled at the 47. Third down coming.
The Bobcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And they'll just down it right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Back to throw, it's Weaver.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's McClure. Pulled down for the tackle.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
run for it on 3rd and short.
And I think that was step one for this offense. You didn't want to start backed up, but you did on this first drive. Nice job getting that first down, creating a little bit more space. Now I look to see if they get back on script, maybe get aggressive and see what this offense does today.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
The thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, that's not on the quarterback. I know it's not easy completing some of these out routes, especially at the college level, but that's a play the receiver's got to make.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30.
3rd in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You could tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that 1st down, makes the big mistake.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Setting up the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I see what the quarterback saw. He saw man-to-man coverage on the outside. Give my guy a chance to win. But the DB won. Great job staying glued to the wide receiver, seeing the ball when it's coming and batting it down.
Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
San Jose State offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a man, it's Weaver. Finds a tight end. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Spartans are in the hurry up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes.
There's a little room there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's got 43 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. The Spartans have a lot of options on second and inches. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on a hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On the move. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Running inside, it's Bates. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Got his man on the outside. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one...
Oh, he's got some space. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Being chased.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
And the Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to... There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He's now up to 64 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Here's a heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Fires to the wideout. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll go to the counter. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bowman. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Trying the left side. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Quarterback will keep it. Tried to get there by himself, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Looking to throw. He wants it all. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He's loose on the right. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to pass. It's Weaver. Trying to get behind the defense. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And they make the tackle on the return. There is a penalty marker on the play, and they might be backing up a bit. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. He's going to fire deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech taking on the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's the Yellow Jackets who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Like, can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Give to the running back. Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Bates. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. That fall's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well, 3rd and short, I think the offense was probably expecting blitz. That's why they dialed up the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job defending the screen, setting up 4th.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Hodges. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On the move. Picks up the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Bobcats are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's not the worst place in the world to miss. Coaches will tell you, man, when you're going to take those deep shots and those fly routes down the field, if you're going to miss as a quarterback, you don't miss inside. And he misses outside a little bit. Like to give your receiver a better chance, but it's a good job missing outside.
3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Jukes his way for more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes a catch. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the 4th down, throws that fist up in the air.
The Bobcats come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Touchdown, Ohio! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
That's caught. It's Bates. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Ivy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
So now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Weaver. Using his legs to buy some time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys. And they're 4-1. They got the job done.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Handoff from the gun. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats, they snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Nobody in this stadium was expecting fake punt there. 4th and inches, you thought you'd just leave the offense out, maybe you quarterback sneak and see if you can get it, but the fake punt worked.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Fires to the right. All by himself. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Unloads quickly. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The option look. Now the toss. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the 1st down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got out of trouble and throws. Hauls it in. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Could be enough. Got enough space. Touchdown, Ohio. 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and they blocked it. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Red pass hits complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 37.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Bates.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's when they're going to regret trailing late.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Weaver. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's going to take off. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.